Hello students, in last lecture we have seen few examples for the flywheel, and one of the most important example, that is find out the CS, coefficient of fluctuation of speed, CS, by using delta A. And this example is very important for the examination also. Now let us have a next example. This example look wise it is look like some difficult, but it is not so difficult. It is very easy. Okay, once you see here, it's become a very easy. A shaft fitted with the flywheel rotate at 250 rpm. There is one shaft which is fitted with the flywheel and having rotation of 250 rpm and drive a machine. The torque of machine varies in a cyclic manner over a period of 3 revolution. Here total 3 revolution is there, and the torque rise from 750 Newton into meter to 3000 Newton into meter uniformly during 1/2 revolution. Okay, there are total 3 revolution. So first 1/2 revolution, you can see here, first 1/2 revolution the torque is increased from 750 to 3000. Okay, now you understand by using this figure. Okay, now first 1/2 duration, it is 750 Newton into meter to 3000. Now next remain constant for the following revolution, and it is fall uniformly 750 to Newton into meter during last 1/2 revolution and remain constant for 1 revolution. Now it means to say for 1 revolution it is uniform over here, then again half revolution it is decreased from again 750, and it is then uniform for the last 1 revolution. So total here 1, 2 and half, yeah, it means 3 revolution. Okay, so here this diagram is given by using this. You need to draw this, okay, by understanding this problem. Okay, now determine the power required to drive the machine and percentage fluctuation in speed. So we have to find the P and percentage fluctuation. If driving torque applied to the shaft is constant and the mass of the flywheel is 500 kg with the radius of gyration 600, means K is given, radius of gyration, mass is given, and N is given, so we can find out the omega. Okay, now first of all we have to find the total torque required for 1 complete cycle. That means for 3 revolution, for 1 complete cycle we have to find out the total torque required. So area from the figure O A B C D E F. So O A, यहाँ से अगर start करें O A, then B C D E and F, this area we have to find out. Okay, now you easily understand this area, how we can find out this area. So here area OAEF, that is the rectangle, OAEF, that is the rectangle. So here this is a rectangle, then rectangle we can find out OF into OA, then ABG is the triangle, ABG is the triangle over here. So we can find out that triangle 1/2 AG into BG plus GH into CH, that means BCHG. Now let us see here BCHG, this area. Okay, so this area it is a rectangle, so we can find out GH into CH, and again triangle area CDH, that we can find out by 1/2 HD into CH. Okay, so by this way we can find out individual area. First one is this, second one is this, third one is this, and fourth one is this. So by this way we can find out the total area. Okay, so here OF into OA, that means OF is totally 6 pi. You can see here. So first here half revolution, that is pi, again 1 revolution, that is 2 pi, again pi, 1/2 revolution, that is pi, means 1 added, so 4 pi, and again here 6 pi. So by this way here you can see 6 pi into 750, then 1/2 pi into this one, 1/2 pi into 3000 minus 750. If we have to find this, then total 3000 minus 750. Okay, so pi into 3000 minus 750, again 2 pi into bracket 3000 minus 750 and plus 1/2 पाई 3000 माइनस 750. ठीक है, तो इस तरह से हमने ये पूरा जो है एरिया हमने फाइंड आउट किया. 11250 पाई न्यूटन इंटू मीटर. इट इज़ इन द फॉर्म ऑफ पाई. नाउ इफ टी मीन in Newton into meter, then the torque required for the one cycle it is 6 pi into T mean. Okay, so this is for the torque required for one cycle. So we can find out the T mean. And what is T mean? T mean is equal to 1875. Okay, so here total torque is equal to T mean into 6 pi. This equation we have already used last time. We have seen the scale. Okay, so T mean into 6 pi. So here by this equation we can find out the mean torque 1875. So let's having a line T mean 1875. Now power required to drive the machine. Okay, so P is equal to T mean into angular speed. So T mean, that is we have find out, and angular speed we have also. So 49.125 kilowatt power. It is very easy. Now coefficient of fluctuation of speed, CS, we have to find out the CS. A main thing is this: if we have to find the CS, then delta E is equal to m k square omega square CS, and this is the CS, and we have to find this coefficient of fluctuation of speed by using the equation of delta E. Okay, so we have to find delta E. Okay, so mainly we have to give the effort to find the delta E. Now how we can find the delta E? So here, what is delta E? First of all, what is delta E? It is the maximum fluctuation of energy. Okay, so first of all we have to take the area LBCP. Here area is L, B, C and P. This is the area above the mean line. Okay, so we have to find this area. So area LBM, again यहाँ पे दो ट्राइंगल होगा, LBM, then again rectangle and again triangle. So by these three things we can find out the area. So LBM is equal to 1/2 LM into BM. Okay, so LM into BM means LM into BM, again MN into BM, again 1/2 NP into CN. Okay, so by this way we can find out the area. Now what is LM, what is BM, that we have to find out. So how we can find the LM? ये LM जो मुझे फाइंड करना है, तो मेरे पास ये है लेकिन ये डिस्टेंस नहीं है LM. सो हाउ वी कैन फाइंड? सो हियर रेशियो LM अपॉन AG, ठीक है, LM अपॉन AG इज इक्वल टू BM अपॉन BG. ठीक है, BM upon BG. So by this way we can find out LM. You just pause this, ठीक है, pause this video and just do with yourself. LM upon AG is equal to BM upon BG. So AG, that is pi here, and BM, that is 3000 minus 1875, means total here 3000 minus 1875. So we can find out this value. Okay, this value. Okay, now I hope you can understand. So finally we got the answer 0.5. So LM is equal to 0.5 pi, and same way we can find out NP. So NP upon HD, NP upon HD is equal to Cn upon Ch. Okay, so Cn upon Ch. By this way we can find out NP, that is also same 0.5 pi, because here this is the we can say similar things. Okay, if you draw center line here, then it is the similar things. So similar triangle, so answer will be the similar. Now BM and CN is already easily we can find out. So all this value LM, NP, BM, CN, if we put over here, then we can find out all this value we can put here, then we can find out the delta E. And by using this delta E, okay, by using this delta E, we can find out, after using this delta E, we can find out CS, coefficient of fluctuation of speed. तो होप आपको ये समझ में आया होगा. थोड़ा एग्जाम्पल इतना भी डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. यू जस्ट ड्रॉ दिस डायग्राम, ओके, एंड जस्ट राइट डाउन दिस whole problem with yourself, understand it with the diagram, and then go after one by one step, then you will get the answer definitely, and you can understand easily. Okay, now here it is the end of this example, so you just practice it, revise it, and today we end this session. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.